Alright, hello to all my guys, gals, and non-binary pals out there across the electrical ocean. This is Jazzman back with another game, and we've got new maps, poggies. We've got a bunch of new maps in the queue now. Our Lord and Savior, the Santa in disguise, Slugbait, has deigned to grace us with a bunch of new maps. I mean, not new maps, basically revamped maps. And yeah, there's a bunch of old maps that are coming back, redesigned so that they're more fair, and then all the new maps, there are a few maps that have been removed, and the others were basically completely redesigned so that they're different. There's weird stuff. So this map, I guess this is the new Axilium, or yeah, this is called Axilium, right? And so yeah, we're just going to be trying these out. This is literally my first game ever on any of the new maps, so I have no idea what to expect. So let's just jump right into it. There's 3 fonts. I'm guessing I'm supposed to go for mid here and then float down towards bot. I don't know. What did he deploy? Mute Stalker. All right. So we've got Stealth to contend with. The Dashend 99 playing Full Faction Forsaken Waste will be our opponent, and we're just playing a silly deck. Savage Tundra. I'm going to deploy Ice Cliff Patrol because he's got detection. And detection is good versus Mute Stalker. So yeah, this new Axilium map, I just wanted to, jump into some games to get a feel for the new maps. I feel like I could do a better job of that playing games rather than commentating them. So that's why I'm uploading some of my games. There's going to be a few of these videos because I want to test a lot of these new maps. These look really fun to play with. So we've got Ice Cliff Patrol in the font here. Detection. I could find the Mute Stalker by moving up 1, but there's no point to doing that right now. So I'll just deploy Yeti Shaman? I like getting support down early, just so that I don't have to waste Nora on it later. I'll deploy Yeti Shaman now. So I'll do that, and then I guess I'll send Patrol to this font. He's actually... No, he moved into detection range. I thought he was going in for an attack. But yeah, he's got to stay in this font for the moment, because otherwise Ice Cliff Patrol would take it. And, oh, wonderful. Korag 2 Heads. My favorite champion to play against, ever. You know what? I could do a... I'm gonna take your AP. See how you like that. So there's a 12 damage hit, and you lose your AP. And I can still get this font and keep this one contested. I could deploy Snare Fairy. Snare Fairy into Korag. I mean, he has Seismic Leap. I don't know about that. I think I'd rather deploy something else. Just save my Nora here. Maybe a No Kondo champion. I'm just going to save my Nora. So yeah, I'm playing Savage Tundra, and it's basically just the flavor of the day for me, whatever I feel like playing. I have Summon Ant for Korag's little spawnlings here, once they come into play. So yeah, aside from that, there were some other changes in this patch, I guess hotfixed. All the factions that didn't have font terrain previously now have font terrain. So Underdepths, Shattered Peaks, and Forglar Swamp actually got their font bonus increased in size. So their entire deployment zone is now water. And as for Underdepths and Shattered Peaks, they both got dirt. And in Underdepths' case, they actually got ash, which is basically just a flavorful version of dirt. It's literally just dirt that looks like ash. And I'm actually wondering how that'll impact the spell Breath of Ash. I'm thinking it's still going to be fine, right? Like, I mean, Breath of Ash, the effect is tied to the spell, not the terrain, right? That's how it should work. I think now here Jackeye Elder seems tempting, but he has Manic. I don't know. I think I'm gonna deploy Mr. Monkey, and Monkey's good. He's got empowered offense, so that'll help in one-rounding his shit. I could deploy Banner, but I don't need to spend Nora on that just yet. What am I going to do? I could contest conceivably over here with the Shaman, but I think that's a terrible idea. I want to stay out of distracting blows range. He's going to distract me anyway, isn't he? I'll just sit there. He can get off an attack. That's fine. I could have moved back one more and maybe gone for a swap play next turn, but if he moves in, I want him to use the attack first, right? And if he attacks Yeti Shaman once, I don't need to make any plays just yet. He's gonna massive leap onto me here. Onto my Ice Cliff. That's fine. I can still get off a double hit if he keeps his Korag there, which he should not. He should move back one space, and then, like, if I were him, I'd move back one space, and then I'd just fucking hit that Yeti Shaman for the distract. And looks like he's gonna do that. Yep. So no abilities for me next turn. But, oh man, I could actually summon Ant, can't I? I can deploy Banner, and summon Ant will have, I think, 9 damage, I want to say. 9, it's either 9 or 10. There's a Morgan the Lost. Oh. I do not like Morgan the Lost. This thing is so fucking annoying if you do not have any cleanse. I mean, I have some cleanse. I have blinding reflection. But that's only a single target cleanse. Don't have cleansing storm. But yeah, if I'd be very very sad to play against this thing without, like, cleansing emerald or something. I don't know what Underdepths does versus this champion. I've never been in that matchup before, but I assume it would be extremely unfortunate for them. All right, so let's suss out a kill here. We can kill the Mute Stalker with a Summon Ant. We can get 16, 26, plus the Banner. That would be enough to kill it. And then I can maybe follow up kill the Fleshblight zombie. Then I'd have Korag in my side font, wouldn't I? I should probably just go for the Korag, right? Nah, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go for the kill here with Summon Ant. When I see a kill, I might as well just go for it. He's gonna Disease Breath me. Korag. And then here comes Summon Ant. You know what I could have done is I could have actually contested his side font with the Banner if I was smarter. But I am not. So I'm just going to be getting this kill, and that's it. So there's another Ant, and yeah, I can't really do much else with this Ant, because he's in Siren Song range. So yeah, we'll just, I don't know, we'll move him in here, and we'll hit, even though I'm blinded. And I think Korag, he's probably going to be in my font regardless. I could block him by doing this, but then I'd take 2 hits to the face, and I don't want to do that. So I'll just end my turn there. I'm going to get Disease Breathed for 3, which is kind of annoying, but I do have an Ant. He didn't actually, yeah, he did hit all 3. Okay. So at least he's not contesting my font with Korag. If I were him, I would have just plopped that fucking Korag into my font and said, fuck you, you're never getting Nora. that would have been, I mean, the Disease Breath here for 3 was tempting, but I mean, like, Korag in a font is even more tempting than that. So he's moving in with the Fleshblight. I think he's thinking Reconstitute will save him, but it will not. It will not save him. I can get, well, actually it might. I can get a stun. Depending on what he does with Morgan, I might be able to kill that Fleshblight, because he'll Manic into me, and that will let Ice Cliff Patrol get a double tap. A Corpsepult. Man, that is literally the worst thing you could have done, my guy. I have fucking Swarm here. Actually... no, they have 10 HP, so yeah. I need 1 more damage. I don't have Orb of Protection. Well, actually, I have Breath. I mean, I could Swarm it. I have options now. I don't like when I have options. Yeah, you know what? I think I have to Breath. Because then I get the Swarm on this, and I don't have to overextend for the Swarm on the Fleshblight. I'm actually going to stun. Do I need to imbue stun? Yeah, I think I need to imbue stun. I'm going to breath. I'm going to breath like right here, just so that Morgan loses a point of speed. So we're going to do that, and we're going to stun this Korag. Well, bam! Get hit with a stick. Take that. And we're going to get our other... Oh my god, I forgot about Siren Song. Alright. Well, that's a shame. He's right on the edge, too. Oh, you know what? That's fine. I can swap. You thought I got outplayed by myself? Only I'm allowed to outplay myself. Yeah. I said that wrong. You thought you outplayed me? Only I can outplay me. So, okay, well, he surrendered. Well, that was that was a fast game. I'm not... I didn't play that perfectly, but, you know, I got the win, so whatever. I'll just re-queue. That was 10 minutes. Like, I might as well just get it back in queue, right? So, yeah. I should have seen the swap play from the start, but yeah. The point of this video basically is just to showcase some of the new maps. I'm not expecting the watch time to be great because all the games are going to be like, you know, all in one video. I'm going to put timestamps for those interested in just, you know, looking at the new maps and getting a brief overview of what they're like. But we'll hop right back into queue, see what we can do. And yeah, so yeah, I feel like that map is sort of reminiscent of the old 4-font Axilium, where it's like the side fonts are sort of safe, like your side font, but then the mid font is going to be like a battleground, and like all the time, like the fonts are always going to be contested. I think they tried to merge the 5-font and the 4-font Axilium maps into sort of one. Like they tried to make it feel like an amalgamation of them both at once. And it did well in my one game of it. It did feel sort of like that, because in the 5-font Axilium map, it was like the 3 mid fonts in the middle were like they were always changing hands. There was always someone contesting all 3 of them. Like it was a hodgepodge of mishmashy, fonty stuff. But and then that one, I mean, this one is sort of similar actually. I think this is KF Hill. And why does it look like they're closer to this shrine than mine? Oh well. But yeah, so this one is sort of similar. The fonts are all in a nice little line, and there's going to be, I guess, the same pattern of contesting. Like you can sort of contest mid and then slide your, you know, a champion towards the bottom or top, depending on where you are. I think FS on this map would be a little bit better, because especially if you're on this side, because you can just walk over this water and contest the font easily. Whereas since I'm ST, I can't really do that, because this water is sort of guarding the font. Whereas over here, this water is not guarding this font. So I have to deal with that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna... what do I want to deploy? He deployed for that font. And let's see, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so deploying Disciple here would do nothing. I'm actually just going to deploy Kong Monk. And I'll go for this bottom font. I think deploying over here is... yeah, that's all he can really... Yeah, he doesn't have an option. But over here, like, I don't have to deploy back here to get this font. I can deploy here and get this font. Which is... I guess it all works out in the end to be the same, right? This font is sort of protected by this water. This font is more open, but I don't have to deploy in the back to get it. And then the mid font is just, you know, just a mid font. And it's still 6 spaces for me, still for him, so everything's fine there. I'll grab this. And what did he deploy? Mute Stalker. Mute Stalker? I just played against a Mute Stalker. This isn't the same guy. This is Kaboom Kaboom, playing Forsaken Waste, Sundered Lands. So I guess we'll see what that's about. I guess I could deploy Crystal Phoenix for the detection, but I don't need that yet. I'm going to deploy Jackeye Disciple. I like the new Disciple. I deployed it for the anti-healing, the regen on this Temple Guard, mostly. But she's a great support. Sorry, he's a great support now. I mean, I say that not out of any sense of nepotism, by the way, because I'm sort of the one who redesigned this rune. But I do like his kit now. I think it's very self-synergistic. Like it's at that right level where it's just the right amount of synergy between his abilities. But it's not like overbearing in the sense that it's like a dot plus exploit in a way. But he works together really nicely, and he's not too strong because Merciful like prevents him from killing shit with Sentinel. But you know, he's 7 speed, he's got, you know, other decent stats, and then he counters range. So he just sort of sits there and guards your other guys with Healing Mind. Healing Mind plus 5 range Sentinel is a pretty nice combination. And then you can run him with anti-healing. I took Forbidden Discipline for anti-healing because ST doesn't usually have a lot of that. So, oh yeah, I got to get in the font with Disciple, actually. So here, more regen to counter. He has Calcify on this too. Yeah, I'm just playing a silly deck. This is just, yeah, I mentioned that earlier, but this is kind of just random shit ST. There's some good runes in here, you know, there's no Kondo crap. Do I want Arctic Turtle? I want something with damage. I'm going to deploy Climber. Because Climber has Strike. Where do I want to deploy? I'll put it here. Whatever. Climber has Strike to get around the Calcify. I don't know why he deployed the Augmenter here. He's going to have to go around the water, right? I don't think he gains any advantage by deploying here compared to at his shrine. Does he? Like, 2 turns, basically 2 turns to get into mid either way, but this way you have to waste AP by walking through the water. Or around, in this case. But, yeah, I don't know. I would have just deployed at the shrine. But it is a new map. All these maps are new, so people are still feeling them out. Deciding how best to play on them, as I am. So I don't think he'll bodyguard this turn. He has Defender on this, but Mute Stalker is not a Draxar, as far as I know, unless he race swapped, without my knowledge. I'm just going to put Kong Monk in the font, because Kong Monk has no Kondo. And I think now I don't have Nora for Phoenix. See, now would be a good time for Phoenix, because I'm ready to start hitting shit, and I want to find his Mute Stalker. I'm just going to set up a Sentinel here. Because at this point, Disciple can hit the entire font, and yeah. And I can put Kong Monk in here to tank it up with no Kondo. I think Adherent could be good. He doesn't have Precision on this, right? No, he has Cull. He has Cull upgraded. This thing can take, what is it, Empowered Offense as well, so I gotta watch that. I'm gonna put Lonk's Beast Tamer, actually. Yeah, we'll put Beast Tamer over here. Is it actually closer? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, 7, 8, 6. Yeah, it's basically the same. There's no advantage to deploying at the font, I wouldn't think. I guess deploying here could maybe be a little more aggressive, because your champion could get, like, if you deploy a melee champion, it can probably get into the fight faster. Whereas if you have a ranged champion or a support, maybe you'd probably want to deploy it here, because it's like you're behind the font, like over here, and your reinforcements are coming through here. I don't know. I'm trying to justify bad decisions. That's what I always do. So he's going to probably get 2 hits. I have Defiant, so yeah, he can only get 1 actually with Mute Stalker if he hits Disciple. If he goes for Kong Monk, I'm fine because he has no Kondo, but I'm assuming he'll try and hit Mute Stalker, or Disciple, right? Because otherwise you're just hitting into no Kondo and you're going to get counterattacked. You're going to get slapped with a stick. Is he going to cast a spell? No hidden spell. I don't know why I'm checking the combat log for hidden spells. That makes no sense. But he should bodyguard this turn. A Forced Transfusion. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna... Ooh, Indignation? He's really going for it. If he goes for... Like, he has to go for Kong Monk, though, right? Because I still have Defiant on this. I don't think there's any world he gets this kill, is there? No, he energy thiefed his own Temple Guard by walking through it. Poor guy. I think he might have actually gotten it if he didn't do that. Because he has 19 and 19 here. No, because, well, Sentinel is still up, so he's going to get counterattacked. And actually, that reduces his range. Or it should. I don't know what... so Oblivion Hex onto this Kong Monk, too? Bro, what have you got against monkeys, alright? Like, what is your deal? Kong Monk did nothing to you. He's done nothing yet. So he bodyguards... Okay, so I gotta suss this out. He's got... So, Inhibited, Defiled... and Cursed. Okay. Well... He still has Bodyguard up, though, so I gotta kill the Temple Guard. I'm gonna do a Forbidden Discipline for the anti-regen. We'll hit you. Oh, I guess I should put out Banner if I'm going for a kill, right? Yeah, I should have done that. And actually, I can put out Halberd of Jathur as well for another +1 damage globally. So we'll do this. I want to drive and invig. But I don't have the Nor for that, or the AP for that. So I'm just gonna invig. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna invig. So then you can get 2 hits. No, you can get 1 because, man, math is hard. I guess, I mean, 1 hit is fine too. I can just do that. Yeah, strike. I think I should have driven. There was no way I get the kill here regardless. I still have no condo though. That's the thing. Like, I can hit once. Do a chilling discipline for that dot damage. And yeah, that's... Mute Stalker has 1 range now that he used up his preparation. So I don't quite get the kill, but I mean, I'm still fine. I got no condo dodge. Now that Force Transfusion is down. So I'll dodge one of these, and then, I mean, Sentinel will hit him. Man, Jack-Eye Climber is so efficient. Look at these stats. Climber is awesome. Climber is the bee's knees, you know? It's the cat's meow. It's the bull's balls, or whatever animalistic onomatopoeia you can think of. I love Climber. 63 Nora, 69 HP. I mean, that's with banner, but even still, the base is 64. So he killed himself on Mocking Blow. Hilarious. And gets another hit with Mute Stalker. Takes a Sentinel hit, but doesn't heal the monk because of Inhibited. He used a lot to try and kill that monk. I guess he can get a hit with Augmenter, but that still won't be enough. But yeah, Climber is awesome. Like, she can stealth with Hidden. She has Strike. She's just really efficient overall. Great stats for that price. Mountaineer. Master Climber, like, rarely ever comes in handy, but I mean, it's nice to have on some maps. I don't know now though, like with the new maps, it could be even more useful, it could be less useful. But Serpentor Scale Armor on this Augmenter, man, this guy really does not like deploying champions. He's going all in on the equip stuff. That's fine with me though. I will just keep pooping out. I mean, I didn't deploy last turn either, but I needed the relics. I need my global relics, all right? So I can get around Calcify with Strike. I gotta watch out for Energy Thief though. I should be okay here. I can heal the Disciple, and I can drive it. No, I think I want to drive. I have to walk around Energy Thief. See, I'd have 18. 18. I don't have the chilling. I don't have enough Nora for Summon Ant, which is kind of... Yeah, I should be all right here though. I can just drive you and get a couple hits. It's a shame that Healing Mind actually triggers on the Kong Monk and not the Beast Tamer. I could have moved up for the healing on Beast Tamer, but it's not necessary. So I'll give him a whap. And I should still have the AP to do this. Yes, I do. Just pretend I calculated that perfectly. Which, of course, I did. I mean, come on. I'm a good player, I promise. So we get that kill there. I'm going to grab this globe. And, yeah, move away like that. And then I'll deploy Arctic Turtle, because he's a chonky boy. And, yeah, I'm doing pretty well this game. This game has been weird. He failed to kill the Kong Monk the first time over. I think he got a little bit too aggressive. I think, waiting would have done him better. Like, he bodyguarded with the Temple Guard, but then he actually moved in with the Temple Guard. Like, usually when you bodyguard, you want your bodyguard unit to stay back and not die, you know? But, yeah, he moved in with the Temple Guard, I guess, to try and get a hit, but he didn't realize that Energy Thief would fuck him up. But even if he got that hit, there was no way he was killing Kong Monk, so it's all good. You live and you learn. So Augmenter can get a couple pummels. Well, not a couple pummels. He can get one pummel, unless he used it last turn. I wasn't paying attention. But he can get a hit, which he does. What does a scale armor give anyway? Zeal, speed, heart strike, and it gives something else. +1 defense, yeah. So we'll just wait on that. Con Monk is still cursed and hurting. But he doesn't have Energy Thief around anymore, so I might actually be able to get this kill off. He has Calcify. One running a Calcify champ is always it's always tricky if you don't have Strike. But I do have Strike. I should have invigorated the Jackeye Climber, not the Kong Monk. I'm an idiot. I don't think I was killing him anyway. He has Sundered Lands bonus. I'll just Forbidden Discipline for the anti-regen. That's fine. And then we'll whack him with the stick. And then we will, I don't know, we'll whack him again with this. And sure, we'll get a hit with Climber as well for 11. Yeah, Calcify's bitch. But what this does let me do is Swarm with Summon Ant next turn. So I guess he can kill Kong Monk now if he wants. I allowed him that luxury, being the great player that I am. Yeah, I could have gotten 2 hits with the Climber if I invigged it instead of the Monk. But I guess this way it gives me a no-condo block, so he's going to have to use more AP to try and kill that. I don't know, this map seems fairly normal, I gotta say, compared to the last one. I mean, they have some similarities, but these fonts are fairly safe. I don't think many players will seize the opportunity to take advantage of how close they are, because it's a mid-font map. Like, usually on mid-font maps, players will always concentrate their shit into the mid-font. They'll basically tunnel vision onto mid and not really focus on the sides too much. But I'm kind of excited for the big Savage Tundra map now. The one with, I think it has 6 fonts. Like, it's sort of like lined up on either side, like parallel to each other. There's 2 fonts at the bottom, 2 somewhat in the middle, and then there's 2 at the top. I really want to play on that map. I think that map could lead to a lot of interesting games. But, finally, Kong Monk is not inhibited anymore, so he gets Sentinel Healing. Or, well, I guess Healing Mind, Sentinel Healing from Disciple. Climber taking some beats. What is that? What is that stealth nonsense? Garen the Sharpfang. Okay. So he's not out of it yet. He's still trying his darndest. Got Target Dummy guarding his Augmenter. Kind of annoying. Wait, why did he... Oh yeah, he ate through that with fucking Sentinel on Disciple. Man, Jackeye Disciple. I love Jackeye Disciples. Such a great rune now. More ST players need to run it. You ST players out there, you don't know what you're missing if you're not running Jackeye Disciples. We'll just take care of this Target Dummy. I'm assuming Merciful won't screw me? Okay, thank God. It's champions only. So now we can just kill this fucker. Hit once with Monkey. And then once with Climber. And then we'll just wait. We'll get the globe here. And we'll move in. He has Scythe Whirl, so we can get around my no-condo, but we'll block him out of the font. I guess we could move up with Disciple since he's not going to be attacking me this turn. Drive you for a little bit, and we'll keep Beast Tamer safe. I'm gonna do. Does this hit relics? I think this hits relics. Yeah, opposing units. I want to deploy that for Garen the Sharpfang, but I'll wait. Actually, no, I could deploy Crystal Phoenix because of Frost Greeting. There we go. So Garen will be found out, and that's probably game. I don't see him coming back from this position. Excuse me. So he does a Scythe Whirl here, as expected. Yeah, Crystal Phoenix is another champion that I rarely see in ST. Which I think is a damn shame. I mean, okay, so I know it has low damage. I know its stats aren't the greatest. I mean, it's squishy like a Phoenix first form should be, right? But I mean, it's just a huge stack of HP. I mean, in ST, I admit that's not hard to come by, but I mean, you can't get better than this. I mean, 35 HP like base, right? It comes in with 35 with the banner, and that's its first form, and then it gets another 25 max on redeploy. So that's like 90 HP round trip, and that's, you know, with utility and freeze, with Death Nova, you can deploy it for global detection. I think it's great. I think they did a great job reworking this away from the global healing spam nonsense that it was before. So Mr. Blood Tracker here is going to get hit with a stick and die. So monkey. Oh, I should have driven it. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to heal or transfer life and then drive. So we're going to drive you, and then we're going to drive you. And Invig. Should have moved up here first. Lost a bit of AP doing that. And, yep. He's going to get chilled to death. I'm going to get another Scythe Whirl to the face. Ooh, I could contest with a relic if I want. I'm going to put Orb of Orb of Frostfall in there. Don't need to land that last hit because of Chilled 4. And I could Swarm with a Summon Ant, which would be funny, but I'm gonna save Nora for that. Could have deployed, but I think like deploying here is kind of like I don't need to deploy. My reinforcements are coming. They take too long to get to mid-font from here anyway. And I don't need him. I've got his font contested. It's kind of over for him. He's got a lot of bodyguard in this deck. He's got Temple Guard. He's got Death Guard. He's got Target Dummy for bodyguard. I don't know. You need some actual champions, man. You need some good targets for bodyguard. Usually one bodyguard unit is enough. Like usually having more than one means like they can't bodyguard each other because it's loss of life is the redirection. And if you don't have enough actual good targets for bodyguard, it's really not worth it. It can be dispelled. Like there's stuff you can do to get around bodyguard. Like I've dealt with 2 bodyguard champs pretty well already. I mean, the first one, the Temple Guard, he kind of misplayed. But the second, the Target Dummy just kind of got neutered by Jackeye Disciples at Sentinel. So that's, yeah. And that was the end of that. So he's going all in on this Garen the Sharpfang. Horrific Mutation, bodyguarding it, doing 20 damage, finally killing Mr. Monkey. Sad days. Is he going to walk into the font? He should walk into the font. He could actually kill, yeah, he's going to kill Climber too, wow. That was a huge Scythe Whirl. He's got a ton of extra damage. I might be in trouble. Well, I'm not, I'm fine. I just got to deploy. I didn't deploy last turn. I'm assuming he does not have Horrific Aura up this turn. Yeah, man, he's running double Death Guard. What is this? You're crazy, brother. You're crazy. You're my kind of crazy. I like it. So he's running like 8 bodyguard units. That is something. Now, what I can do here, though, is I can freeze. I can freeze Garen, because that is not an attack. So it gets around Horrific Aura. And then I can just nab this Nora Globe. And I don't really care about taking the font. I just want to keep it contested. Yeah, so we'll keep him in ice, encased in ice. I do have Gale Force to remove the bodyguard, which he should honestly be playing around by keeping his Death Guard a little bit closer. I'm going to deploy Snow Rhea because initiative, and I want reinforcements in the fight ASAP. I guess Jackeye Elder wouldn't be too bad either. Yeah, we'll deploy Elder. There's that. That does give him this Nora Globe, sadly. If I wanted to, I could have moved the Phoenix. I could have frozen him from this position, and then that would have let Arctic Turtle walk around the crystallized Garen to grab that Nora Globe, which I should have done. Little mistakes cause big accidents in this game. He equips Enervating Collar. Not really sure. Oh, he dispels the Crystallize. Okay. So, all right, fine. He dispels Crystallize. That works as well. Not sure what he's going to do with the follow-up, though. Like, he's got, I mean, he can hit Arctic Turtle, but who gives a shit? Arctic Turtle ain't doing anything but sitting there. He's just a big old Chungus sitting in the fawn. He has 70 HP with 4 defense and scale armor. He's a big boy. So Garen, wait, what is happening here? Bodyguard. What did he bodyguard? Bodyguarded his other Death Guard? Is that what happened? Bro, that doesn't work the way you think it does. Bodyguard redirection is loss of life, and Bodyguard does not prevent loss of life. Unless there's some bug that I'm missing here. Like, with the bodyguard, where would the damage go? Yeah, I'm assuming it just wouldn't... It would just... Like, if I hit Garen here, it'll go to the first bodyguard. Which I'm guessing is... I don't even know which one it is. I think it's this one. So he's actually out of range of that. Or is he bodyguarding the Garen with this one too? I don't think you can bodyguard a unit twice. Like with two different champions. I think there's something preventing that. But he didn't actually grab that globe. So that's nice. So I guess we'll just drive everybody. And move in with our Rhea. I wonder if... Does he have Horrific Aura up? He might have Horrific Aura up. I'll test with Disciple. I will test... I guess he has Bodyguard still, so it doesn't matter too much if he does or not. Yeah, so it hits that one. Well, I guess I'll... I guess I could Gale Force. If I Gale Force, can I kill? 20... 29... I don't think I can. I'll just eat through the bodyguard. It's fine. It's a fine. I got healing. I got healing for days, and I got Crystal Phoenix. So 1 HP. And I can't even drive for that last one because bodyguard does not redirect that. I guess I could move up and Invig the Phoenix. Nah, I'm gonna save Invigorate. I don't need to do that just yet. I'll just... Actually, I can do this. I can Invig the Elder. And there you go. Dedge. So there goes the Death Guard and the Bracelet. And Scythe Whirl, I'm pretty sure this Scythe Whirl is still on 1 turn cooldown. And we'll just wait. I should have probably just, taken this font with the Disciple. Because that would have forced one of his bodyguard champions up. And away from the Garen, but... I'll give him one last chance to go out on his own terms before I end it. Yeah, Arctic Turtles in the font. There's really no way he can come back from this. So basically, my thoughts on this map, as I'm waiting for him to realize the inevitable, are I mean, compared to the old KF Hill, I think it's a little better. Because old KF Hill, like your shrines were here and here, right? And what used to happen was the player on top here would always deploy a champ, and they would rush the shit out of this font. They would rush your side here, they would rush this font, or they would rush the font that was down here. That was always the problem. Like the player on this side would always be on the back foot, right? Because they would have their fonts being rushed all the time, and you couldn't really counter rush because you would be the shrine deployment zone was so close that you'd be forced to defend your font before anything else. So yeah, that's basically the problem with that map. And then now though, you can't really do that. They changed it so it's a lot more balanced. Man, my voice going out already. It's a lot more balanced on both sides. There's really only one area of attack, unless you have like a really fast teleporting or leaping champion that can get around here. Maybe you could send like a Shadow Spawn champion sneaking around towards these fonts, if you're so inclined. But I don't know, it seems like, and if you're on the defensive, like if you do happen to lose mid like he has done, assuming you don't get your top contested, you should be able to defend well enough. Because the shrine, it's not like it's that close, but it is within striking distance if someone wants to make an advance. Like there's no shrine mastery on this map, I don't think. Or on any of the others either, hopefully. So we're just going to move, and yeah, we're just going to move Snow Rhea right up in there, because why not? And we'll keep the Death Guard busy with Phoenix. He's bodyguarded. I guess I'll just hit with Disciple. It's fine. Oh no, the bodyguard wore off. And we'll walk away, because I don't want to kill my Disciple for no reason. I guess Arctic Turtle can move, and then he's going to be transfiguring soon, so I guess we'll bring in a second Elder. We'll heal you up. And that should be it. I could actually do a Snowed In. Ooh, do I want to do a Snowed In? Nah, we'll save some Nora. I was thinking Snowed In for like up here when he transfigures and to block his avatar with impeding snow. But that's lame. He's going for the orb, which he found. So he gets his font back. I guess he can knock me away. Yeah, he does. But with double Jack-Eye Elders around, I mean, they got 16 damage. Your shrine is going to be in some serious pain, my friend. And then once, I guess I should send Phoenix to block off this other side too. Ancient Elsarai Helm. That is interesting. I don't have... Oh, I have Rebound. Yeah, I guess I could rebound that if I need to. I'm going to move Phoenix in here to block his other side. And I'm actually going to move Snow Rhea. I'm going to leap behind so he can't run away. And Arctic Turtle can handle the front. I guess since I'm going to have 0 AP anyway, I might as well just hit the shrine. I should have hit it first for the snow, so then my other champions would get +1 damage. Guess we'll Invigoration this other Elder. Drive it for the double tap. I don't think... Yeah, there's no way I killed it this turn. I didn't have the AP. If I had the AP on these guys, I would have transfigured for the buff and then done like a Breath of Larusa or whatever. But I did not. I guess, I don't know, more range, more support. I don't really need... What do I need? I guess I'll deploy Ferpent, because he can tunnel snow onto the snow made by these elders. Mobility is always good. So he's going to have to transfigure here. And I think I won this without casting a single spell, didn't I? I think I might have used... Yeah, I did. I did not need any of my spells, just champions. Which is shocking for a Savage Tundra player, right? I mean, I'm not a Savage Tundra player, but I am playing Savage Tundra. So I think I'll be uploading these 2 games. I'll do another video of 2 more games or so later today. But I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. I gotta find some food, fill my belly, and then fill my opponents with dread as I take their LP. Yeah, there was a rank reset too, so these icons don't mean anything. So yeah, there was a rank reset with this patch. A bunch of other minor hotfixes and stuff got changed. Conqueror bug finally got fixed, I hope. And let's see what else. I'm trying to remember the notes. Deep Elf Priestess got fixed with her limited edition version. No longer having different upgrades. And yeah, there was some other stuff. You guys can look at the notes. I'm sure you've already all looked at the notes already. I mean, you don't need me to tell you. He actually slams my Phoenix into the Death Guard. So thank you for that additional Death Nova damage that you gave yourself. And yeah, look at that, 60 HP. So basically, with the banner down, this thing comes in round trip with 95 HP for 82 Nora. I think giving an actual Phoenix to Savage Tundra was, I don't know, nobody runs it, but I feel like it was kind of a mistake to give them a rebirth champion. Anyway, let's end this on a high note. I guess I'll transfigure for the buff. Ooh, I can end it with a summon ant. That'd be troll, but I'm gonna do it. No, I should have summon anted first. Oh well. I'm gonna summon ant and swarm his avatar. So here we go, Rhea. We'll do 10, and then another 10. Then swarm the shrine. Swarm it. Bam. So good game to both of my opponents. And we'll see everyone in the next video for some more of the new maps.